Last night, we told you about a man impersonating police and conducting illegal traffic stops. KPVI News that works for you journalist Lewis Conrad met with local law enforcement who had some safety tips.
The Chubbuck Police Department learned of an imposter after a complaint about a traffic stop was filed. None other officers had been at that location. Since then, there have been other reports of an armed man, 5'8 to 5'10, brown skin and a buzz cut, conducting traffic stops. He drives a dark SUV with red and white lights, pulling people over in both Pocatello and Chubbuck areas. Idaho State Police had some tips to identify actual cop cars.
When you're getting pulled over, to make sure it's an actual cop, is you're going to look for the blue lights. Idaho code states that law enforcement is the only one that will have blue lights. You're going to look for the identifications on the car itself. As you're pulling into a driveway or over to the shoulder, you'll be able to see the side of the car.
By making a turn and getting a look at the vehicle behind you, you'll be able to see identifying marks.
Most cop cars that are pulling you over, they'll have those markings. They're not unmarked vehicles.
If you are being pulled over, turn on your hazards, slow down, and if you're concerned, call dispatch.
Best thing to do is drive to a well-lit area, so underneath a telephone pole with a light, or a parking lot that is well lit, just so that way you can see the person that you're talking to make sure that they're actually law enforcement.
Impersonating a cop is a serious offense, but not a frequent one.
We've seen it twice in the last year. Last year we had a case of a black Charger that was pulling people over. It's not very common.
Reporting in Pocatello, I'm Lewis Conrad, KPVI News that works for you.
Chubbuck Police Chief Sasser says they don't know why the subject is conducting these traffic stops, but wants to remind people to be vigilant and call dispatch if you see anything suspicious.